Fender own everything in the world. And we're here to talk about Fender guitars.
We are.
Specifically this.
Which is a custom shop, custom deluxe Stratocaster.
A Muntercaster. And what colour is this in?
This would be Fiesta Red.
Fiesta Red.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Classic 50s Fender colour.
So the first question I have, which I'm asked by Lee to ask because people will ask him, is what's the difference between this guitar and other custom Fenders?
Well, the difference between this is a custom shop built guitar. So what people have to get their heads around and to understand is that the custom shop is a completely different production facility to the American production line. It's the same building, but it's actually a totally different facility with different people working in it. So the guys who build the custom shop guitars are hand-picked. They're the best luthiers that Fender can employ. We have the very best luthiers, and the guys in the custom shop, they get first choice of all the wood that comes into Fender. So if there's some particularly nice swamp ash or some very old, some light alder or some heavily figured maple, the custom shop will get that as well. So essentially, you've got the best luthiers using the best wood that Fender can source to build the custom shop guitars, and a much higher percentage of the guitar is built by hand as well.
Are these Dunlop frets?
These are 6150s.
I thought they were.
I thought so.
They had
as
that
well.
sheen to them.
Indeed. So those are medium jumbos.
It's a slightly bigger neck.
It is as well. So what we've got, I don't know if you can see, this is like what we call a transition neck. So it's like something from about 1965, just before as CBS took the company over. The neck's got a little bit deeper, a little bit fatter, so you've got a bit more meat in your hand, if you like, and so you actually get a little bit more tone. And a little bit more warmth. So
and it's quite stable, isn't it? It's not going to shift through.
It's not going to shift at all. Generally, the less marking there is in the wood, usually the stronger the wood is.
This is something that a lot of people don't realise. They all want these sort of flamey looking special necks, but the more flame, the weaker the neck.
And bird's eye as well, same thing, yeah.
Which is a disease. It's a wood disease.
It's always a trade-off between stability and rock solidness of a neck and how pretty it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully we find a happy medium.
Yeah. Tell me about the pickups in this one.
Well, on this particular one, we've gone for something that's a little bit slightly hotter. Obviously in the custom shop we do the Relic guitars. So if you buy a 50s Strat, the pickups sound just like a 50s guitar, so they're very bright, not a lot of bottom end, not a lot of output. 60s guitars are a little bit warmer and a little bit hotter. As they get to the end of the 60s, you get loads of bottom and lots of top, like the kind of classic Hendrix sound.
Yeah.
On this particular guitar, we have a Texas Special in the bridge. Okay, so everybody thinks Texas Blues, Stevie Ray, that kind of thing. So it's a Texas Special in the bridge, more mid-range, more clout, so it's going to push your guitar into overdrive earlier. And these two are custom shop 69s.
Nice.
Which are the ones that are individually initialed by Abigail Ybarra, who's been there building pickups since the 1950s.
They haven't let her out yet?
No, not yet. However, so they're not as hot as a Texas Special. So they kind of sound like, imagine what the pickups on Hendrix's Strat sound like. So thumping bottoms, lovely shimmering highs.
Yeah.
So so it's a really nice mixture.
So she would have wound pickups for Hendrix?
Well, absolutely. This is one of the great things that Abigail still winds pickups in the custom shop, and there's not that many people have done it over the years. So there's a chance that the pickups on Stevie Ray's Strat or Gilmore's or Jeff Beck's, any of those people, those classic sounds, she could well have wound those pickups. Yeah.
So, Mr. Chivers, a lot of customers don't really go for the whole aging guitars thing.
This is true. Yeah, I mean the output of the custom shop, certainly for the last 5-10 years almost, has been primarily the time machine stuff, with the artificially aged guitars, the relics. Some people think it's the coolest thing they've ever seen. I love battered old guitars. I think they look cool. Some people think it's a crazy idea to pay money to have a guitar artificially aged. So we always offered all of those time machine guitars as NOS guitars as well, which is new old stock. Yeah. So the idea with this series was to build something that was a lot closer to maybe a US Deluxe guitar. Okay, so we have a mixture. So we have modern tuners. We have a 65 neck, but with medium jumbo frets, 9.5-inch radius fretboard, so it plays like a modern guitar. But at the same time, on this, you've got the aged parts, and you've got the vintage style pickups, although a little bit fatter, and also a modern bridge. So you've got the
it's a nice bridge,
stainless steel molded, milled stainless steel bridge on a 2-point there on the 2-point trem, so it stays in tune better as well. So this guitar is available as a Stratocaster and also in the Telecaster form, and in multifarious colours, including Fiesta Red and
a venerable cornucopia plethora of other colours.
Indeed, we have Sunbursts, we have Dakota Red, which is darker, we have Sonic Blue, which is one of my favourite Fender colours. So yeah, something for everybody, really. Desert Sand also is an option. Okay.
So if you're interested in this guitar or others like it of its kin, you could go to Bing, where you'll find lots and lots of their guitars like them in it.
Well, like them in it, yeah.
In it, yeah. What am I holding in my hands?
Well, I think what you're holding in your hands there would be a brand new ash-bodied USA Deluxe Telecaster, brought along just for you, Chappers, because I know you have a bit of a thing about Blackguard Teles.
Yep, I had a Blackguard Tele for about 6 years of my career, which I was kind of given, and I played the living life out of it. She was called Betsy.
Beautiful.
And she got refretted 3 times and died. And
is she in the hands of another man now?
No, she's in the hands of a nurse, actually.
Dear.
Who probably never plays her. More's a pity. But this is beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. So what we've done is, obviously, I think last time we did this, we had the rosewood board, bound-bodied USA Deluxe Tele, which was obviously like a 60s Tele Custom. So what we've done here with the ash-bodied one is kind of make it look like a Blackguard 52 Tele. So you've got an ash body, as you can see, beautiful. No contouring, so it's like a 52 slab
like a house
body.
brick with a neck.
Indeed, with a little rounded off edge there. And a single ply black scratch plate as well.
But
obviously,
for the first time, you can get a proper Tele, and I'm saying proper Tele because look at it, with a neck which isn't going to be a baseball bat.
Indeed. So
this is a nice neck.
Yeah, so it's not like a custom shop no-caster. It's got, again, a flat 9.5 board, big fret, so it's really easy to play.
Big frets, jumbo frets.
Big frets, yep. You've got locking tuners as well, so you've got no tuning problems. I mean, today when we've been doing all the videos, we've had it tuned to E, we've had it tuned to E flat, you've had it in drop D, E flat with drop D flat. So, and it's been stayed completely beautifully in tune, yeah. The new generation of noiseless pickups as well. So we're getting ever closer. These are the N3s.
Ever closer.
Ever closer to that elusive holy grail of true classic single coil spanky tone.
Which is the kind of...
But with no hum, no buzz.
No hum.
No hum, no buzz. So if you're using loads of overdrive, you can use your Tele or your Strat on the bridge pickup, single pickup, you don't get any of that annoying hum.
I love the way that you can see the grain through here.
That's it. I mean, that's
probably
again,
won't show up on YouTube, but it's just stunning.
Yeah. Again, we talked about the custom shop using the best woods that Fender can get. Below that, the highest grade of production guitar are the signature guitars, US Deluxe and US Vintage. So, if you buy a guitar like that, you're paying a premium for the quality of the wood. And as I say, that's a particularly nice bit of ash on
Absolutely worth it. This one's got my name on it.
That's right. And the other thing, don't forget, it also has an S1 switch. So
yes, it does. Secret button.
Secret button. So when we're in the middle here,
humbucks it up.
Yeah. So normally you'd have the two on in parallel like a normal Tele. Push your little stealth button, wires them together in series as a humbucker, so you get a lot more power, a lot more grunt.
Yeah.
It suits you.
I know.
And again, obviously in stock at
Andertons.co.uk. Come along, they're friendly guys, they sell guitars. If you're interested in friendly guys and guitars, you might like Andertons.co.uk.
Yeah.